and welcome back to CNBC TV 18's Aviation Deep Dive. I'm Madeeha Mujawar and we are back with Mr. Rajiv Gupta at his hangar in Nagpur. Remember last year he had shown us how an aircraft is serviced. Today he's going to show us how an aircraft is retrofitted. Remember Air India is retrofitting several of its aircraft. Some are being done at this facility. The aircraft that you see behind us just underwent a full retrofit process. And Mr. Gupta is going to show us exactly what the retrofitting process entails, what happens in a retrofitting exercise. But Mr. Gupta, first of all, thank you very much for speaking to us once again. And before I ask you about retrofitting, tell us what all happens in an aircraft in different stages. There is refurbishment, there is retrofitting, and then there is maintenance. Explain to us how these three are different.
Yep, Madeeha, you were here what, about 2 years back?
A year back.
A year back.
It looks like 2 years.
Okay. So that was the time when we were celebrating our 100th aircraft.
Right. Indigo. It was only Indigo that
right.
time, yeah.
And today you can see this aircrafts here which are gone through not only the maintenance checks, which I'd explained to you last time, which was the 2-yearly check, 4-yearly checks and things like that. We've gone far beyond that now. We've now done the heavy checks, the heavy checks, which are 9-yearlies and 12-yearlies. And then we have done the grandfather of all the checks, which is called a lease return, whereas the aircraft was given by somebody to us or to the airline, and now we have brought it back to what condition it was 12 years back, and we are returning it. That is these aircraft which you see here. So the work has gone on maintenance front. We have gone from light heavy checks to heavy checks. So that is the scope of growth what we have done. What has come up as a new thing in India, which is the retrofit part. Retrofit is not with the Indigo or CASA or SpiceJet, but it is only with Air India. So what has happened is that Air India has decided that, and they've spent crores doing it, I can tell you. They have decided to retrofit all these aircrafts. That means the frame of the aircraft remains the same. The aircraft is the same aircraft, except it was painted in those old Air India colors. They have come out with a new livery to show a freshness. The freshness is not only in the paint of the aircraft, the freshness is also in the interior of
Interior experience of the aircraft.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is being done in India right now is pure single aisle aircraft or a narrow body aircraft.
Narrow body aircraft, yeah.
That means there are 3 seats and 3 seats and that's how it is. Then you have the 787s and the 777s, which are the wide body aircraft, which are going to United States of America because there is no facility in India available right now which can retrofit a larger aircraft. So what you see here is Air India had come out with 27 aircrafts in the initial phase to retrofit. Out of which I think we've done about 15 of them. This is the second last which is here. After this, another 2 days, there will be another one here.
And they're already flying?
They're already flying.
Okay.
I flew one
So
the other day.
retrofitted aircraft, customers are already flying in retrofitted aircraft.
So their experience comes up better. Now if you look at what happens to a retrofit,
I can see so many seats. Tell us about how big a role the seats play in retrofitting.
Seat is the main thing.
Okay.
What do you do in an aircraft? You don't go for walking. You go there to sit.
Yeah.
Now these are the seats which you see, which are the old Air India seats, which were business class.
Business class. And this I believe is economy. The one
this
behind.
one was all the economy seats which were there. This is what is a refurbishment and a retrofit.
Okay.
It was a 2-class aircraft, business and economy.
Yeah.
In the retrofit, now it has become a 3-class aircraft.
Okay.
So this is an economy seat. This is a premium economy seat. And this is the business
class.
So you see, this is the retrofit. The time process is large. It's not large to take out the seats and fit in seats. That is the easier part. The difficult part is to get the seat. Air India has been privatized for 3 years. They have come in for retrofit now because they ordered the seats. The seats are going to take that 1.5 to 2 years to get made. And now finally they have got the seats, and they don't need 300, 400, 500 seats. They need thousands of them.
Correct. Correct.
So the seats are now there. The seats have been put in. The aircrafts are now flying. The general customer experience is, wow. That is what the people feel, that there is an improvement which is happening to a career which became a little jaded over the past. So if you see the seats, they are, when you see the economy seat, there is no headrest. And that's where it is. It's a dual tone color. And it's grey and maroon with an Air India written on it, embossed on it. Then you have the premium one, which has got a red headrest on it, and it's a complete maroon seat. And then you have the business class seat, which has got a total complete headrest, which can be moved around.
Moved, yeah.
The tables are inside the thing, but these tables can only be moved
Once they're installed.
and there is power to them.
Powered.
These are electrical control seats. While in these seats, if you look at them, the tables are all here. The tables are inside the seat. They are built into the seat, and that's how the seat is made.
And we've seen so many customers, passengers complaining about broken tray tables, broken armrest. So I think retrofitting fixes all these problems, and refurbishment doesn't. Is that so?
Refurbishment would be that if I turned around and said, okay, the cushion of the seat is bad,
Huh.
let's take the cushion out, that is put a new cushion in, put a new upholstery to it, we've refurbished the seat. In retrofitted, we have fitted in new seats. These are not refurbished seats. Those seats are separate. These seats are
Refurbishment is same seats, little improvement.
improvement. This is brand new.
Yeah.
So this is the main area. The main cost to a retrofit is this.
Okay. I think then comes the carpet.
No, carpet is the smaller version of it.
Okay.
But if you look at the cost of the retrofit,
Yeah.
the seats will take away nearly 70% of the cost.
70%. That expensive seats are.
Seats are expensive.
Yeah.
So
then how much does the entire retrofitting of one aircraft cost an airline?
see, averagely, if you look at without any maintenance, that's a different ballgame. So if a plane came here and just said, okay, here's the aircraft, you change it into a 3 configuration aircraft, business, premium economy, and you paint it into my new colors. That's the basic work. But then what the work entails, it is not, first we take out the seats, we take out the old carpets. Now there are sidewalls inside the aircraft, there are head racks. All that stuff is taken out, it is repainted so that it becomes new. And then you start laying the carpets and then you start laying the seats. That is what happens in the interior. Of course, inside this you also have the bathrooms and the galleys. So you start modifying the galleys, you repair them, you do the buffing of everything so that everything looks neat. Because you can't put a new seat and then look everything shabby. So it makes, the whole cabin is made into new, then these seats are put in. And after the seats and everything are put in, then comes the exterior work. Exterior is what you see here now. Now this aircraft is freshly painted. It was in the old Air India colors with that windows having those arches. That has all gone away. This is their new livery.
This was already painted, so while you retrofitted it, you did not paint it because it was already painted.
No.
It was already painted in the new livery.
No.
No.
First is the retrofit.
Okay.
Because when you are taking in seats, you will hit the side,
Yeah.
things will peel off, the colors will pay.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. First we do the interior. Once the interior is perfect, then we take it into our paint hanger. We rub down the previous paint and then we put in the new livery, whatever is there. This is the new livery. This is the only A320. Air India has got A321s. Those will come in next year. They have Vistara, which needs to be painted back into these colors.
These liveries.
That will all come next
Yeah.
year. So right now, it's going to be a pure and simple affair of painting the A320s and working with the A320s. Now, what you see here, besides the seats, comes the carpet. Now, you can see here, they are both carpets. We laid it out for you.
That's
The
the
red
old
one,
carpet and
this
that's
is the
new.
old carpet
Yeah.
and this is the new carpet.
Huh. Is there a quality difference?
This quality is far superior.
Okay.
This quality has got a lot more wool.
Okay.
That's why it's a heavy duty quality. Now this, in my opinion, when the customer feels this thing, Air India will get a big flip to the
Once the
customer's
look
experience.
changes. Yeah. Once the look changes.
So it's a simple thing which has happened. They've spent, I think.
Yeah, so we were discussing about how much it will cost to put everything
if you
together.
Talk about cost
20 to 30.
30, close to 30.
Close to 30 crores,
30 crores
per
per
aircraft,
per
including paint and
Including
interior, exterior,
everything.
everything. The retrofitting that will include everything. Yeah.
So you talk about this, like I said, 70% is seats. So if we talk about 30 crores, 21, 22 crores.
22
is the
crores
seat,
just beats
is
the
just
seats. Yeah.
So you can pick up a shit seat and pay nothing. But they picked up good seats. They're very nice seats. And if you look at the layout of these seats, you feel here it's exactly like this. You will have 2 and 2 in business class. And then you have 3 and 3 in premium economy
And-
with a more leg room.
Huh.
And you have the headrest. And then you have the economy.
Okay.
So the seats and the color combinations of this makes it look nice.
How much life does retrofit add to an aircraft?
It's like your house. You get your house painted,
Huh.
you keep it well, it will remain forever. The actual life to a retrofit is how well do the customers look at the aircraft. If somebody is going to come and drill in a hole into a seat or start putting crayon onto the sidewall or make his child sit on the table and jump,
Huh.
the life is one day. But if you normally look at a thing how it should be, aircraft once it's retrofitted will remain at least for 10 years. There is no, you're not doing it every day. It's an expensive proposition.
Yeah, because 30 crores in 10 years.
It is 30 crores in 10 years, but remember one thing, that this aircraft remains on ground for 12 to 15 days.
How much time does retrofitting take? One aircraft.
See, averagely it will take anything close to 12 days, 12 to 13 days. Now, when you take 12 to 13 days for one aircraft, remember that there is a lease which is being paid. That lease is $400,000.
Of course, the monthly lease.
Monthly lease.
Yeah.
So for 15 days, if you keep the aircraft on ground, you spend $200,000 with earning no revenue. So the cost is not only the 30 crores which you have spent on the aircraft.
You're also losing
The
because the aircraft is not flying.
Not flying at all.
Yeah.
So it is averagely no airline will change the interiors for a period of at least 10 years if everything remains. Servicing is there. Some seat will tear off, some cushions will become bent.
Then
some
that will
table-
be taken care by the
maintenance part.
refurbishment.
No,
But
that
no?
goes into the maintenance.
Maintenance,
part.
huh.
So when the aircraft comes to us for maintenance, we'll do the small things which are there. But in a regular retrofit, it means the entire change. And now comes the livery. No airline changes livery overnight.
Yeah.
We've been having Air India livery since so long.
Yeah.
We changed it twice.
Yeah.
So same thing, like Indigo has been flying for the last 25 years, but same livery. Livery nobody changes. So what livery they have created now, I suppose this will remain for the next 15-20 years as it is. So livery change is not an overnight affair. It is a minimum 10-year interior and 20-year exterior. That is the type of life which these things hold. There is no end to, there is no end to an aircraft. The aircraft can keep flying if you keep maintaining it.
Correct.
Same thing is here. You keep maintaining this, you don't have to change anything. It will remain as it is. All what you will change is very simple. Cushion, जैसे आपका सोफे का कुशन दब जाता है, आप सोफे का कुशन निकाल देते हो, नया कुशन डाल देते हो. इसमें भी हम सीट में वही करेंगे. Seat frame remains the same. The cost is the frame, not this cushion. Cushion is an easier cost. So the seat frames remain the same. The interior of the seat is removed. And then we just what we call renovation. Renovation. We just put a new cushion, new upholstery, back you go.
The frame is the major
Frame
cost
is the major
factor.
cost.
Yeah.
So that is, the frame is G controlled. It's the technical part. If the aircraft goes through heavy turbulence, the frame is built to withstand that. And that is the cost.
Also, I believe that these will be lighter now.
These seats are, see, all the material is now, like from metal we have come to composites. If you look at the 787,
Yeah.
why is it such a great aircraft? It is only because it's a composite. One, you carry less weight, it burns less fuel, it gives you longer range.
Yeah.
So how come suddenly a 321 LR now can fly to Europe?
Yeah.
It is because of this.
Yeah.
It's a lighter aircraft, engines are better, they are giving you 20-22% saving in fuel burn. So you are loading the same amount of fuel, but because the aircraft is lighter, it flies a longer distance. So that is the crux. So all these seats which are there, they are all carbon fiber. If you look at them, they have been made with light material but strength material. It's not that they will break or crack, and they are all built to EASA FAA standards. These seats are good, they will remain.
So when you say 12 days is both interiors and exteriors?
Yeah.
And because different aircraft, I believe, will be coming for only retrofitting and no painting because they're already painted.
Yeah, that will happen as we go along. The breakdown of the 12 days, 13-day period, what we talk about, it takes us about a day to remove everything from the aircraft. The old seats are out, the carpets are out, all the hat racks are out because they need to go for painting. So that is day one. Day two comes where we start putting in the entire painting of the inside, the bathrooms, the galleys, the rebuffing. We do all that work inside the aircraft on day two. Day three is when we put the seats back in. So first we put the carpets and then we put the seats. In 3 days it's done. The interior is done. There is nothing we have to do for the interior beyond 3 days. The time consuming part is the paint. Now you come with an old paint. First we have to remove that old paint. So what we call a sanding process. वो कुछ नहीं है, जैसे आपके घर में रेगमार मारते हैं, ये रेगमार है. हमारा मशीन से चलता है, वहाँ पे लोग हाथ से मारते हैं. वो सारा एयरक्राफ्ट सैंड किया जाता है. सैंड करके we wash it. Then comes the what we call the taping of the aircraft. We tape the windows and things like that so that paints don't go inside. And if different colors are there, different colors are planned. That's called spraying of the aircraft. Now, these aircrafts have all been sanded down to primer. Primer means the corrosion part, where the metal and then you put an anti-corrosive element over it. And then you start spraying paint what you see over it. And then you start putting the colors in. That process between sanding is 2 days, masking, the taping part, is a day, maybe a day and a half, and then starts the painting process. The base paint will take 2 days. Then the number of colors we have, it takes 1 day per color.
Okay.
Because we paint the base paint of this aircraft is white. So we painted it white.
These are 3-4 colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we painted it white.
Huh.
Next day what we'll do, this white will dry off. It'll take 8 hours to dry off. Then we'll tape the entire white and we'll paint the golden. And then we wait for a day for it to dry off and then we paint the red.
The red.
So the number of colors it has is the number of days it takes. So 2 days for base paint, 1 day for each color.
And that's how it becomes 12 days.
And then after the painting and everything is done, then comes the major issue that all control surfaces, because everything moves. So we painted it. Now you don't want the alignment to go wrong. So all the control checks are done and then we weigh the aircraft. So the aircraft was weighing, you can't increase or decrease the weight of the aircraft because that leads to fuel burn.
Correct.
So we'll weigh the aircraft
Yeah.
and on the basis of that the load and trim sheet is made and off you go. So the aircraft which you see here, these aircrafts, paint will last them 8 to 9 years, even in our conditions.
The
our
weather
Indian
conditions that we have, yeah.
In the winter conditions, the paint lasts much longer. But हमारे यहाँ पे 45 तो temperature होता
Which is why the health of the aircraft in Western countries is much better because of the weather there?
weather conditions.
Okay.
See, here what happens is, one, our aircraft are not hangared. They are left in the open. Monsoons clear big havoc. Then if corrosion starts in. So those conditions are less, not that they have less rain, they have more rain, but they've got a lot of hangars. And the aircrafts become, they don't have those problems what we have. हमारे यहाँ पे runways are also not very great. Pebbles है, stones keep hitting the undercarriage of the aircraft.
Okay.
So as the aircrafts come for checks, like what we said, why maintenance and what, this is retrofit. Our main business is
Maintenance.
So what happens in a maintenance? The plane may come, we will never paint it. Retrofitting is passenger comfort. आपका comfort कि आप क्या कर रहे हो plane के अंदर. Customer आता है, उसको अच्छा लगता है, वो ठीक है. हमारे maintenance में क्या है? Is the plane safe? Can it fly? तो ये प्लेन जब जो आते हैं हमारे पास मेंटेनेंस के लिए, we see the pebbles being hit on the fuselage, wings के नीचे. You'll see small stones which have hit the wing, they've hit the base of the aircraft. Paints are peeled off. You're not painting the whole aircraft, just painting those
In the
parts
maintenance.
in the maintenance.
Yeah.
In the retrofits and all that stuff, then you do the whole.
Redoing everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
And especially if you go with a livery shade. Here, this is not the livery of Air India. Livery of Air India was those old palace type of windows and the sun and everything.
Yeah.
Here, there is nothing of that type.
I think retrofitting is also being considered because there's shortage of planes right now. I mean, supply chain is so constrained that new aircraft are taking time to come in, which is why I think Air India is also focusing on retrofitting.
See, but remember one thing, that these aircrafts are not very old. It is because you had the interior looked so worn out that you believed that the aircraft was 20 years old. These aircrafts are not 20 years old. These aircrafts are all 12, 13, 14 years old, which is fine. That is the life of a very middle life of the aircraft.
Mid-life of an aircraft.
So any aircraft can live up to a very easily to a 28, 30 year mark. So they have, yes.
So maintenance played a big role there.
Yeah, maintenance is the nature key. If you don't maintain an aircraft, or like you don't maintain your car, what will happen? 2 साल के बाद खड़ी हो जाएगी. अगर आप उसको अच्छी तरह मेंटेन करेंगे, 8 साल, 10 साल, 12 साल चलती है. Government is allowing you to run for 15 years. So that means the minimum life to a car has been put at 15 years.
Correct.
While in an aircraft, there is no life. It can live forever as long as you maintain the aircraft to the standards as required by the manufacturer of the aircraft. So normally they will give you the C1, C2s what we talk about. वो आपको हर 3 साल बाद चेक करना है. वो आपको नॉर्मल कोर्स में 18-20 साल के चेक लिख के दे देते हैं. द डे द एयरक्राफ्ट इज बॉर्न कि आप 18-20 साल में ये चेक कीजिए ना और आप प्लेन उड़ाते रहिए. Now if you want to go beyond that, then you go back to the manufacturer and say, boss, मैंने 22 साल उड़ा लिया, अब क्या करो? So he'll give you a maintenance program, again a maintenance program.
If all those things are working, then you can fly safely.
That is, so the difference between interior and exterior is that, and the main thing is the maintenance of the aircraft. If the aircraft is airworthy, no problem. It is safe.
So then does it mean that a retrofitted aircraft is as good as a new one?
It's a brand new aircraft.
Brand new aircraft.
You got a brand new interior. Your aircraft is airworthy. Perfect. Fly it wherever you want for however long you want.
Now, you know, when I came last year to your hangar, I only saw Indigo planes. And I think, like you said in the beginning of our conversation, that you were doing maintenance for Indigo's planes. But now you're doing too many other things, retrofitting being one of that. And then there is lease returns and several others that you also talk about all the time. So does that mean that this growth in India's aviation ecosystem, airlines ordering more planes, is bringing more business to Indian MROs, and the growth potential is huge?
See, take for example, we have, like you rightly said, when you came last time, it was all Indigo.
Yeah.
Post Indigo, we brought in Air India for retrofitting. Air India also then gave us maintenance checks. Because they are not going to Air India Engineering, they gave it to us. Side by side, we started doing Vistara. Vistara is now Air India, but we have Vistara aircraft coming here for maintenance checks. They will come in for retrofit next year. So we are, yes, we have grown, but if you look at where are we compared to as an industry, the total number of aircraft which are on order is over 1,000. Now, if I take a simple thing of 3 years, that means 300 aircraft will come for checks every year.
Every year. So capacity has to be expanded. Yeah.
So yes, new MROs will definitely step in, like I stepped in. When I came into the market 3 years back, Indigo aircraft used to go to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
They used to go to Jordan for frame checks, the C checks which we do. In the last 3 years, we've been doing those checks, which has arrested that no aircrafts are going overseas, no foreign exchange of the country is going overseas. So everything is being done made in India. So as we go along, we have got everything which is happening with all maintenance activity will happen here. Yes, in the future what you will get and which will happen is engine. Right now there is no engine.
Which we are not doing so far.
We are not doing.
Yeah. But so I wanted to ask about retrofitting as well. If not, I think it is Indamar, it is Airworks and GMR that are doing retrofitting for Air India planes. We have the capability right now, and that is why the cost is 28 crores. And what if they had to send it abroad?
Well, two things. If you send it abroad, one, it takes longer time. You're going to fly the aircraft somewhere.
Yeah.
So the cost of flying of the aircraft is about $5,500-6,000. So if you're going to take it 5 hours away, that's $30,000 going and $30,000 coming. So you have to add up that. Plus it takes extra 1 day going, 1 day coming back. So those are the two factors which come in. Second, our labor rates versus the international labor rates are totally different. I would do a labor rate of, let's assume $55, $60, $65. They will do it in anything in the ratio of $80-90. So, एक retrofit करने के लिए to fly the aircraft 6, 7, 8 hours up and 6, 7, 8 hours down, doesn't make sense.
So what is 30 crores, 28-30 crores in India? How much will that be at a foreign MRO?
See, remember, 75% is material cost, which doesn't change. So whether I get a seat, if they are buying seats today, whether they bring them to India, or they take them to France, or they take them to Jordan, or they take them to Gulf or wherever, the seat cost is going to remain the same. It is the installation cost which is going to. My installation cost maybe will be what? $12,000, $15,000. Their installation cost will be $50,000.
Oh.
So that is the फर्क आपका जो लेबर कंपोनेंट है वो आपको 200% डिफरेंस दे देता है easily. So if my total cost to the aircraft for retrofitting is $35,000 for interior and $50,000 for paint, they will do 30 will become 80 and $50,000 for paint will become $300,000.
So now that people are starting to trust Indian MROs like yours, are you like flooded with orders? Are you turning people back?
Well, we're not. There are only 2 airlines in the country, Indigo and Air India.
2 major airlines you meant.
Yeah, I am sorry. Yeah, 2 major airlines. We work with these 2 because I don't work with Boeing. So I'm SpiceJet and Akasa are not my
clients.
Yeah.
You're
so
type Airbus type.
I'm Airbus type.
Yeah.
So I'm specialized on Airbus.
Yeah.
So we have these 2 clients which come in. The plan is always built up 6 months in advance. We know that the aircrafts will come on so and so dates. They are coming for specific maintenance issues, which is a specific period of time. Whether it is 10 days, 15 days, 20 days, 30 days. So we plan our lives. Yes, going forward, in 2 years from now, when the numbers start increasing, that's where I say that there will be plenty of people like me who will start looking at MRS. It was
Is it a profitable business?
When I started it, for 3 years it was loss, heavy loss. Now over a period of time, because I have now started turning around too many aircrafts, it becomes a profitable. It is a profitable business as long as you keep your costs in control, because the revenue stream is very tight. The airlines will, one, their aircrafts are on ground. They are not earning anything. They want to turn it around as quickly as possible, which means I have to employ more resources to turn it around quickly. My costs go up. So as long as you control your costs and you're not wasting cost. Wasting cost is like this. I have got, let's say, 80 people for one line. This aircraft, any aircraft here, 80 people are being paid a salary to work on the aircraft. Now, assuming I don't have an extra, I still have to pay. So cost wastage starts. So when you become an MRO where aircrafts are coming back to back, then you are recovering your cost stresses. If I look at the total cost, what I spend, 60% is manpower. If I don't manage my manpower, or I have too much of it, or I have too little of it. If I have too little of it, the checks won't get done. Airlines will get annoyed because their aircraft is going to be on ground longer. If I have too much of it, then the same problem. If I don't have enough aircraft to cover that cost up,
so that balance has to be maintained all the time.
Very heavy balance has to be maintained. And you need to, that's why I said, MRO is a very thin profit margin business. This business may not be very profitable. It's not extremely profitable like 20%, 30%. It gives you that 6, 8, 10%.
But sustainable. Since there is so much demand from airlines like Indigo and Air India to service their planes in India itself, what are your expansion plans? Anything on your mind to acquire?
No, see, what we intend to do is, one is the frame, what we are doing, what we do the aircrafts. The next step, what we will go into is component maintenance. Component maintenance was not possible with the small fleet we had, because components come in for repair on much larger intervals. I'll give you an example. ये जो लैंडिंग गियर है आप जो देख रहे हैं, लैंडिंग गियर 10 साल में एक बार आता है. तो जब चेक हर तीसरे साल आता है, तो अगर 100 एयरक्राफ्ट है तो 30 चेक हर साल आएंगे. पर अगर 100 एयरक्राफ्ट है तो 10 साल में आना है, तो आपको 10 साल में 10 चेक आएंगे. waste
of a place, facility.
Now with the hundreds of aircrafts which are coming in, these components become viable.
It's wise then
Wise
to have
then
them.
to set them up.
Yeah.
So where we are thinking of going is to go in for components. One is a radome. Radome repair in India does not happen. This is a radome.
Correct.
This
The
is
nose of the aircraft.
The nose of the.
Yeah.
This is the first place where birds hit you and everything.
Hailstorm, birds,
Everything.
yeah.
So this gets damaged very easily. Inside this is the weather radar. So it's a very sensitive component. So we are maintaining these now. We have already built the capability. Airbus is approving us. Once Airbus approves us, we will become the only person in India who will be doing radome.
Radome repairs.
We will also do it for Southeast Asian countries because a lot of countries don't have such. So the radomes will come here, we'll repair them and send them back. Well, then there are those big gears. You can maintain gears. You can maintain thrust reversers. So this is the component business where I think we will now
The
go.
future lies also.
We will take our company.
The next steps.
Next steps is that. The biggest component is the engine.
How long are we?
Engine is it will become into a viability because remember that engine is also a large life component. It's not that it comes down every 2 years or every 1 year. So आपको अगर engine करना है, engine shop के लिए it's a very heavy capex, very heavy capex. You're talking in terms of close to $100 million US being spent for the shop. If you're going to spend that type of money, you need that type of business to come. Now, you need 60 minimum aircraft, 60 engines per year. 10 साल में engine आता है, तो 600 engine होने चाहिए. That means there must be 300 aircraft flying one type of engine.
So you will need that type of volumes. Yeah.
But now with the industry ordering these number of aircrafts,
That looks like a possibility.
it is a possibility and it will become a viable positive by 2030, 32.
Okay. On the policy front, taxation front, are you content? Any demands, any challenges that you see?
Well, there are standard challenges. I won't say that it is something which is a showstopper. So the government has been very supportive of the industry. The problems which we have are something which every industry will keep facing as an ongoing task. One of the major problems which we face, is when these aircrafts are made by the foreigners. They are made by the French or the British or the Americans. We need support of their technical people. Now, the moment we ask for support of their technical people, that means those people have to come into the airports. And our current regulations do not allow a foreigner to come into the airport. So we are waiting for weeks and months for those passes to be made. So that brings the whole thing to a grinding halt. So what are we now trying to work with? The man sits outside. Through a video conference, we are trying to work with it. That is not the ideal way to work.
Shouldn't be happening that
So
way.
if we want to learn from them so that we can in future do it, we should allow these people from aviation manufacturers to come into the country, give them airport passes. Yes, we are standing there as surety and security. They will remain with us. We will ensure that they come in, they teach us and they go away. But that is becoming a problem. Balance is the standard things which you see. You want custom reliefs, but I think those are things which are in the pipeline. We keep making representations to the government. Government proactively looks at it. And things have improved very dramatically. So I'm not saying that I'm complaining. I'm fine.
You are not complaining and you're getting orders after orders.
Why bother?
All your hangars are full. So you're a happy man.
I'm a happy man. I'm a permanently happy man.
So, Mr. Gupta, thank you very much for speaking
thanks
to
a lot.
us and once again enlightening us and giving us so much information on maintenance and retrofitting. So, I hope our audience enjoyed the conversation and understood what retrofitting is. Thank you very much for watching and keep watching CNBC TV 18 for more such aviation deep dives.